My name is Lisa. I'm an office worker living with my mother, Seo, in my childhood home. My father has already passed away, and I worry about leaving my mother Seo alone. Because of this, I decided to continue living at home even after I started working. Mom, today's lunch was delicious.
Oh really? I'm glad you liked it.
But it's a lot of work in the morning, so you don't have to go out of your way to make it for me, okay? There's also the company cafeteria.
I wake up early anyway, so it's no problem. If it ever gets too much, I'll let you know.
All right, got it. Oh, by the way, I'll be home early tomorrow, so I'll cook dinner. I was living a relaxed and fun life with my mother. Then one day, my sister Nina suddenly came back home.
I've gotten divorced, so I'm moving back in here.
What? Nina, you got divorced?
But you two seem so happy together.
It was his fault. And yet, my allowance got reduced too. Isn't that terrible?
I guess so. She is my sister, Nina. Nina's ex-husband was a very kind person who often helped out my mother and me. My mother and I were honestly surprised when we heard she divorced such a good person. Since Nina had always been a stay-at-home wife, she moved back in with us. However, come on, Nina. Don't just laze around every day. Help out with the housework a bit.
I just got divorced and I'm really exhausted. By the way, Lisa, can you lend me some money?
What? If it was his fault and you got divorced, you should have received alimony, right? Use your own money.
It's such a hassle to go to the bank.
Nina, you need to find a job soon. Lisa and I can't support you.
Yeah, I get it.
Nina continued like this every day, not doing any housework or looking for a job. However, after a while, she started going out often, claiming it was for work, which was a relief. But then one day, Nina came home with a ton of shopping bags from a brand name store.
What's with all those bags? That's a huge amount.
How much did you buy? And they're all from high-end brands.
Isn't it great? I haven't shopped in forever, so I bought a ton of clothes.
Buying that much, are you sure you can afford it?
No worries. I'm doing a job that inspires people, so I'm fine.
I thought Nina's words were suspicious, but I let it slide. Then one day, my mother came to me with her phone in hand.
I switched to a smartphone, and Nina showed me how to use it, but I couldn't understand what she was saying.
Nina's not great at explaining things. But wow, you finally got a smartphone.
What do you call it? Line. It's so convenient. But recently I've been getting calls from unknown numbers a lot. I mentioned it to Nina, and she said I shouldn't answer them.
It's better not to. If they keep calling, we can set up call blocking. I taught my mother Seo how to use her smartphone. She eventually mastered it and was delighted, making calls and browsing the internet. Seeing her so happy made me happy too. A few weeks later, Nina had gone out, and I was spending a relaxing day with my mother when...
I finally found you, Seo.
What? Seo? Who are you?
It's me, Takanori. Come out here now.
Even if you say that.
Sorry for the sudden intrusion. I'm Noah, a lawyer. I've come at the request of Mr. Takanori here.
Mr. Takanori and a lawyer? What do you need from us?
The address you gave me. It was all fake, random houses. Are you kidding me? I hired a detective and finally figured out it was this house.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, Mr. Takanori here is saying that Seo committed marriage fraud against him. But we can resolve this through discussion, so we'd like to talk with you.
What? Marriage fraud. There must be some mistake.
Don't play dumb. I know you're Seo.
I'm not Seo.
You said you'd marry me, so I gave you a lot of money. Give it all back right now.
Hearing what Mr. Takanori said, I reflected on everything that had happened so far. I realized who was behind this commotion and decided to wait for that person to come back. A few hours after Mr. Takanori and Mr. Noah's sudden visit.
I'm back. Well, I had so much fun.
Nina. What have you done?
Huh? What's with the attitude? I came back in such a good mood. Oh, look at this, Lisa. I bought some cute clothes with great style.
You didn't buy those with your own money, did you? If not, you need to return them right now.
What are you talking about? I bought these with my own money.
Enough. Because of you, Nina, we're in a serious mess.
What? Why is Mom mad too? What's going on with you two? So annoying.
Never mind. Just come inside. You'll understand everything once you see for yourself.
All right. Geez, I'm so thirsty. Mom, can I get something too? What?
What do you think it is?
Why is Takanori here? And even Noah is here too.
Wait, Sayo was Nina?
What's going on? Does the lawyer know this person?
Yes. She was my classmate in college, and she had a lot of bad rumors about her relationships even back then.
Nina, you were doing this kind of stuff since college? Unbelievable.
Where did I go wrong in raising you? I raised both of you the same.
Shut up. Why are these two here? What is going on? Explain it now.
I came here because Mr. Takanori asked me to, but I didn't know it was Nina he was talking about. This is quite a shock.
Nina, what on earth did you do? This person even brought a lawyer.
Yes, Nina. Tell us everything. No more hiding.
After being scolded by my mother and me, Nina.
Whatever. I saw that Mr. Takanori was really desperate to get married on social media, and he listed his occupation as CEO, so I thought he might give me money.
I have a sick grandmother who really wants to attend my wedding. I'm very close to her, and I thought Saya would be suffering too.
Wait, your grandmother?
Yes. I told Sayo about that, right?
Well, it's his fault for being so gullible. He totally fell for my sob story.
Nina, this is not a laughing matter.
I agree with your mother. Using your mother's name to scam someone is despicable.
Exactly. Using our mom's name is unacceptable.
Oh please, Mom and Lisa, you guys are such amateurs. You think I'd use my real name for something like this? I might forget a fake name, so I use Mum's name, Sayo. Isn't that smart?
Wait, so the number I've been calling all this time was your mother's?
Ew. Then the number Lisa set to block calls. That was.
Given the situation and how often it called, it was probably Mr. Takanori's number.
I had a reason for that. Mr. Takanori demanded I give him a working number. When I asked why, he said he'd consult a lawyer if I didn't.
Of course I did. It's crazy to take money and then become unreachable.
Why? I gave him a working number, but he still brought a lawyer. How mean.
Nina, that's enough. Stop being so disrespectful.
My mother had reached her limit. Although she had been speaking calmly until now, she could no longer tolerate Nina's foolish behavior. After being scolded by my mother, Nina.
Hey, why is Mom angry? I didn't do anything wrong.
Nothing wrong. Look here. Even if I somehow overlooked the phone calls to me, you took advantage of Mr. Takanori's feelings to get him to buy you things.
So what? Mr. Takanori is rich, so buying stuff doesn't hurt him at all.
That's not the point. Don't lead someone on if you have no intention of being with them. I'm really sorry about my sister.
I deeply apologize for my daughter's incredibly rude behavior.
Oh, no, it's not something you need to apologize. I also took her words about my grandmother at face value. It was my poor judgment. This has been a good lesson for me, so please don't bow your heads.
See? Mr. Takanori said you don't need to apologize.
Mr. Takanori is saying that to your mother and Lisa, not you. Anyone can see that you should sincerely apologize and return all the money you spent.
Ha. You mean I have to give back all the money I spent on shopping?
Of course you do. If you want something, buy it yourself.
Exactly, Nina. If you don't have the money for it, it means it's something you don't need right now. Everyone thinks about what they want, but they still live within their means.
But Mr. Takanori is a CEO. He has plenty of money.
How he chooses to spend his money is up to him. It's not money you can just freely spend however you like.
After being scolded even more harshly by my mother, Nina.
But if you don't spend money, you lose out. Didn't the accountant tell you to spend a certain amount? So I was just helping you out by spending it.
You said you wanted to buy gifts for your grandmother and family. That's why I gave you a large sum of money.
Nina. This is too much. Taking advantage of Mr. Takanori's kind nature like this.
Nina, what you've done is outrageous. This is no joke, it's unacceptable.
Since you used the money for something completely different, it's only natural that we're in this situation.
Oh come on, Noah, you're being such a stickler.
Nina. This is about basic decency. No one is talking about who got tricked.
Wait a second, your father.
Oh, our father passed away in an accident several years ago. Why do you ask?
I knew it. After the story about your grandmother, you said your father was hospitalized.
Nina, How many lies did you tell Mr. Takanori?
What? So what if I did?
It's not okay. Using our family as a pretext to get money, is that fine with you, Nina?
Come on, money is money no matter how you get it. If I lived by what you and Mom say, I wouldn't be able to buy anything.
I wasn't always wealthy. I worked hard and built my company with a lot of effort. But it was with the support of my family and employees. Have you ever once thanked anyone who supported you?
Ha, being grateful to someone. That's hilarious.
No matter what anyone said, Nina didn't think her actions or words were wrong. Everyone present was exasperated by her attitude.
Hey, is there anything else to talk about? If not, can I go to my room?
Nina, you need to apologize to Mr. Takanori first.
Oh, all right, I'm sorry.
Nina, is that how you apologize? How would you feel if someone apologized to you like that?
Come on, I already said sorry. What do you want from me, Mr. Takanori?
I don't want anything from you except for you to return all the money I gave you.
What? I spent it all on shopping, so I can't give it back. That's impossible.
Hey, are you saying this on purpose, or are you serious?
What? This is just how I always am.
So, Nina, you're saying you don't think you're wrong and you have nothing to regret.
Isn't that obvious without asking?
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I've already said so. I am who I am, and I just have a strong will.
All right. Since your attitude and way of thinking are so twisted from the core, since you show no signs of remorse, Nina, you will go to your uncle's house for training.
Wait, you don't mean…
Yes, that uncle. He already has a room ready for you, Nina.
You will train at your uncle's house, work hard, and repay every cent to Mr. Takanori.
The uncle my mother mentioned is her brother, who is a monk and runs a temple. He is a kind person but very strict about discipline, making it impossible to escape from the temple training. Nina has disliked our uncle since childhood, so…
No way. I absolutely cannot do training at Uncle's temple.
My sister is saying this, but we promise she will repay the money.
Understood. I also agree with the training. Let's proceed with that plan.
Hey, don't joke around. I'm the one who has to do the training.
It's a good opportunity for you to realize your mistakes and reflect.
Exactly.
No way. I refuse to train at Uncle's temple.
Fine. You can keep saying no all you want. And Nina, Lisa and I are cutting ties with you, so don't come back here.
Wait, cutting ties?
With training, even someone like you might become normal. So, please make sure to repay all the money.
Wait. I don't have to return money that was given to me.
Getting money based on lies is definitely not okay. You should be grateful that Mr. Takanori is letting you off with just training.
Wait, what happens if I don't do the training?
Well, you might end up needing help from the police.
That's even worse. Lisa, Mom, I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
It's too late to apologize now.
I'll sincerely apologize.
Apologies are not needed anymore. Just promise to repay all the money.
Why are you going into lawyer mode? You're our classmate. Convince him for me.
Mr. Takanori is my client, so no can do.
Lisa, at least you lend me some money.
No, Nina. You need to pay it back yourself. Good luck. Thus, Nina was taken to the temple deep in the mountains by our uncle. His temple is securely locked, so there's no escaping until morning. During the day, there's no path for someone to walk back, and even if there was, it's too far. In this environment, Nina had to wake up early and stay active all day under our uncle's strict guidance. We later found out that the reason for Nina's divorce was her spending habits. Despite hating early mornings, Nina was forced to wake up early and endure constant scolding every day. She had nothing to do except train in a harsh, TV-less environment, leading to a miserable life. Meanwhile, my mother and I…
Oh my, Mr. Takanori. You really don't have to bring anything when you visit.
No. It wouldn't be right to come empty-handed when visiting a lady's house, right, Mr. Noah?
Exactly. It's perfectly fine for women to accept such treats.
I never thought I'd get to eat fruit from Hyakubikia.
It smells wonderful. I'll make some tea, so please sit and relax. Since then, Mr. Takanori and his lawyer, Noah, have occasionally come to visit us. Mr. Takanori's mother passed away in an accident when he was young, and he mentioned that my mother's kind demeanor reminded him of her. On the other hand, Noah enjoyed visiting because he got along well with my mother. The three of them had many conversations that made my mother laugh and smile. Seeing my mother happy and laughing brought me the greatest peace of mind and joy. I don't know how much I can do, but I want to repay my mother for everything she's done for me. Watching my mother laugh happily, I quietly whispered in my heart to my Father in heaven, Mom is doing well, so don't worry. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.